Oh man. All right.
Technology.
Technology, man. It's a hell of a thing, man. Trying to work out the kinks, trying to figure out what's best quality for you guys. But anyway, I don't know if
Cause
this
we
will make the
balling
edit.
on a budget.
Yeah, ball on a budget
We
audio.
balling on a
That should
budget.
have been the name of this podcast. Balling on a budget. That should have been the name of the
We
podcast.
should change it
There you
again.
go, live. Welcome to the
Balling.
Balling on a Budget podcast. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all see this, low key that might be the name, bro. I think we found it. I think we already found the name, bro. Welcome to the Balling on the Budget podcast. Bro, that's fucking fire.
No, we can't do that. We
Why
can't change the name again.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Hey, let us know, man. Would you rather 4 founders or balling on the budget? Whether you like it or not, balling on the budget. Hey,
I'm pretty sure somebody got it already. Though.
Don't matter. Matter of fact, hold on, let's look it up real quick.
Somebody got balled on the budget.
Balling on the Budget podcast. Let's see.
Oh no.
It's Balling on a Budget Media. I don't know if it's podcast though. They got a podcast?
Yeah, balling on the budget is transforming.
Who cares, bro? He ain't on that. But this is the Instagram.
Spell it different.
But it's the Instagram account, bro. I ain't, man.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Trash, bro. Ain't nothing sports related. Ain't nothing in sports related, bro. For real, at all.
Oh man. Well, anyways, welcome back to the podcast. The fourth rounders out here. Pretty soon might not be the fourth rounders again.
Don't be surprised if it's Balling on a Budget podcast. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Because I am going to make an account. Everything's going to be trademarked. I will upload everything on that other channel. Promise you. Mark my word. Anyway.
Yeah, but if you listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating. Drop a comment down below. Share the podcast with your boys, with your friends. Whoever listens to or whoever likes football, whatever. You're watching this on YouTube. You can watch it on Spotify too, whatever. But if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And share the YouTube channel with your friend too. Go look up our other videos. We don't just have a podcast. We have other stuff. We do like gaming stuff too. And then we did some some funny videos.
We got other stuff on the channel. We got like gaming stuff if you like that. We still trying to update that. The thing is that he has a gaming channel. I have one. I play more daily. He's more like weekendly ish. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I know.
I'm really trying to give
I
you
play
the
like
benefit
once
of the doubt.
every 3 months.
Once every 3 months. So yeah, but like this, he could like, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell him to do more working out content, but he don't want to do it. So if y'all get in the comment section and tell him to make out workout videos, he probably could do that because then he could tell you, like for example, you could have did a daily one today about how you worked out and how your legs are sore today.
Yeah.
He been bouncing.
My legs. I have stairs that I gotta come down when I get home from work.
Yeah. I feel that.
I'm using the handrail the whole way, bro.
Huh?
The handrail?
Oh.
What you think I said?
I don't know.
Okay, well yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hit the notification button as well, so you get notified every time we upload a new video, which should be weekly. So
what's the number episode of this podcast? Number 10?
This is number. Oh crap! Here we go.
Oh man, number 10.
No, here we go.
Damn, I don't even know. I know a number 10. Yeah, I do know number 10. Yes, I do. I do know number 10.
You know one?
Yes, I do.
So there's not that many.
Now I can think of off the top of my head. No. Yes, actually, there's two. There's one you will know, huh?
I can't name a Niner player.
No, bro, that don't count. That's the point.
Number 10. I know this person.
Yes, you actually do. You actually do. You actually do.
I don't know why every week I don't already have a player.
I'll give you two. So one plays running back, another one plays receiver.
Is Wilson in number 10?
Wilson?
From the Jets?
From the Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
I think he wears. Ooh, good question.
Is he number 10?
Garrett Wilson is. Look at his tape. Garrett Wilson wears number.
I don't even see him on here.
Oh no, he does. He wears number
17.
17.
He's 17.
And you can't say him to play that wear number 10 because I know you see him. You can't use that now. You can't use the Jets. So that's out.
Wait, who was on number 10? The one you were talking about?
Well, there's a player that wears number 10 at receiver, so you can't use him. I'm just saying.
I don't even see nobody that wears number 10.
Okay, then never mind then. Yeah.
I don't know. Who was number 10?
DeAndre Hopkins?
Oh, D-Hop is number 10?
Yeah. He should be. I could be
Really?
wrong.
Maybe he changed his number
I
once
promise
he
you
went
he
over
could be.
to
No, I think he
Tennessee.
wore 10 his whole career.
Did he?
Yes, I think so. If I remember correctly. DeAndre Hopkins. Let's see. DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, he's wore 10 his whole career. So DeAndre Hopkins, yes.
You sure?
Yes,
He's on Tennessee.
Bro, I'm looking at his butt.
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
Look at his football reference right here. Look.
Yeah.
Numbers he wore 10, 10, 10.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was first thinking Isaiah Pacheco because I know he for sure wears 10.
Pacheco's number 10?
Yes.
On Chiefs, right?
Yes. I know he wears 10 for sure.
Yeah, he is number 10.
I was kind of hesitant on DeAndre Hopkins, but I'm like, yeah, he wore 10. I just didn't know what number he wears this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he don't really play that much, or he don't, you know what I mean? We don't really watch him. So.
No, we don't watch him.
Yeah. So.
Nah, we're only watching Derrick Henry over there.
Yeah.
Man, so how you been? How was your weekend? What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing, bro. I was in the house. I went to my brother's game. He did good. He balled out. It was a blowout. I think they won by like 35, 40 points. Game was hella long. The game started at 7 and it ended till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's one thing about high school football games. Some games just be long. And it'd be like, it'd be a lot. And then one player like was so frustrated, like he like stomped on the other player's face mask and then like started teeing off on him. Oh my god, that was so bad.
Really?
So my brother's school was beating the other school bad. It was pretty much the end of the game, like they was running clock.
Yeah.
And I guess the player made a tackle. And mind you, who knows? They may have been talking back and forth all day or whatever. But anyway, long story short, my girl says she seen Brett like stomp on him. I didn't see that part. Mm-hmm. All I seen was he was finna get up and he started teeing off on the player that was on the ground. Like he's mean.
But if he got a helmet on, like you're just gonna hurt your own hands.
Well, I don't remember if his helmet came off or not. I don't remember that. But you know, when you frustrate, you don't really care.
Yeah.
Like when you testosterone, adrenaline, you don't care. Like
yeah.
I'm seeing players, mind you, they white, but I've seen players take a helmet and like headbutt themselves with it. That low key might be CTE though. I'm gonna be honest. And it's usually only NFL players.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Nah, you don't be doing all that. Those helmets be hard.
Like, yeah, very hard.
But yeah, I see like sometimes in the NFL, some dudes will start punching at the other guy, and he's got a helmet on, and he's just like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you can get like under the face mask with the uppercut, maybe.
But that's even asking for a lot because like that hurts unless you got like padded everything. Mm-hmm. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff hurts, and you know how accurate you got to be to do that. You might as well be a boxer. Because that's like guard. Yeah, if you could get up in there, because most athletes' hands are huge.
Yeah.
So it's impossible. You're better off grabbing his face mask and just tugging him everywhere than trying to uppercut him directly in his chin.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you though, when it comes to like high school football, do you see it mostly like they run the ball?
I think it just depends on the school. A lot of schools now are like very. It really depends on the school. Like for example, a school like De La Salle, they're very run heavy, I think, and they might still be, but they're very disciplined. But they run the ball a lot. They may have changed it, but I remember when I was watching, they was very old school like. They could play the I-Pro, I call it the John Madden offense, where you have I forgot what they call it in Madden, but it's like a fullback and running back and then a quarterback, and they look like an L. That's the best way to explain it for you probably. To get it. So I would say that's probably, but then, you know.
Because I remember when we were in high school and I go watch you play and stuff like that, like most of the plays were running. Not a lot of
From us
them.
or other teams?
From you guys.
Cause
Not
he
a lot of them
sucked.
were throwing.
Because he sucked. That's why.
Okay. I was about to say.
That's
I don't
why.
remember seeing.
Nah, because we
I don't
was
even remember who the
trash,
quarterback
bro.
was, but I
That
don't
was
remember seeing the
trash.
quarterback. Was it Myers?
Well, I won't say yes, but
Okay.
we was trash, but like in a sense, like I think we always had skill talent, but I think just like in any level of football, if you don't have no O line or no D line, your skill players look kind of irrelevant, no matter how talented they are.
Yeah.
If a quarterback doesn't have the time to throw the ball,
We see that in Cincy. So.
right? If you don't have a running back, if you don't have an O line that create running holes for your running back, they're going to look bad, right? Um, Same thing for defensive linemen. If you don't have a good D line, you're not gonna make it easier for the linebackers. You're not gonna make it easier for your cornerback. So it all starts with the line. And I think we've always, at least when I was in high school, we always had the worst line, in my opinion, outside of probably, I think my sophomore junior year. But outside of that, 3 of the 4 years, offensive line and defensive line was always pretty bad.
So in high school, you will see like guys actually throw the ball if
Yeah.
they have like decent receivers.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of teams, and especially if you got like for example, like my brother last game, the receiver had 4 touchdowns. He had 4 touchdowns by himself. Literally, it was. I think he caught 2 streaks. He caught 1 streak. He caught a post, and then he caught 2 wide receiver screens and scored. So yeah, it happens.
Okay.
But it's only you got to have a good quarterback, and usually with high school it's so different because usually in college, obviously everybody's on a better scale. In high school, you don't know what you're gonna get out there. So for example, you may have a 6 foot receiver going against a 5'2" corner.
Yeah, he's just gonna lob it all day. He just lob it to him all day.
Like, what you gonna do with that,
Little
right?
guy.
Little guy, like, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, they playing one safety up top, so they're not even giving him no help. Oh, okay, bet. Chuck it up that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it ain't much. And then I mean, the school was pretty bad that they played, so I wasn't really expecting nothing. But yeah, it was crazy to see that fight that happened. And then outside of that, man, that was it. My weekend was whatever. To be honest, I didn't really do much. So yeah.
Dang.
How was yours, man?
I guess we both had kind of like a super chill, like whatever weekend.
Yeah.
I didn't do too much. I mean, I got FC24 on Saturday, so.
Yeah. Did you play it?
Haven't played it yet.
Oh, well, there's that. Yeah.
You know, that's how it be sometimes. But I finally got FC24.
Have you
so look out for
played
the
that since
content.
you got it?
Played what, the PS4, PS5?
As a whole, yes.
Nah.
Oh, damn.
Nah, I got the PS5 a couple weeks ago.
That's what I say. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I haven't played it. It's decoration. That's all it is right now. It's decoration.
Oh man,
I have not played it.
Don't you can't wait till your kids get older? So you gotta take it.
I mean, yeah, it's that, but then it's also like I'm like before I go to bed at night, I'm trying to like work on the content and stuff. So I'm like on my phone doing edits, or I'll be on the laptop doing edits. So it's like, would I rather focus on getting content out, or would I rather focus on gaming? And I'm like, let me work on what's gonna get me free to do gaming.
Hey, Project, to be fair, bro, if you need a me day to play it, just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know, cause I feel bad. Yeah, if you just need a me day, just let me know. Just lob it my way. I'll take it out.
Hey, look, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take
but
it
yeah,
out.
but no, I've been wanting to play it just to see like the difference from the PS4 to the PS5, because you said it's like dramatically different.
For sure. Yeah.
So
sure.
I want to see the difference.
To be fair, like for like this, okay, yeah. So yeah, it is. It is a nice difference. I'll be honest. It's definitely a nice difference. Graphically, you'll see a huge difference, especially because you play on a monitor too. You'll see it. The feel is definitely different. It's not as most games are not as glitchy as compared to older PS4 games. So, like I said, I think you just gotta once you dive in and experience it. What you doing tonight?
I gotta work out tonight.
Okay.
Tonight's Arm and Shoulders Day.
Okay. I'll play this. You gotta play that this week. I'll deal with all the content.
I gotta find. Well, this week is my wife's birthday week too.
Oh, what's her birthday?
On Friday.
Happy birthday!
No, you might say something while you leave. But yeah, so this week's gonna be already like my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is gone.
Yeah.
So it's
You got next week.
Today, tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
I got church, so I ain't got
Yeah,
time to do that.
just let me know.
Today
Yeah,
we're
just let
doing
me.
yeah. You
Yeah,
see,
yeah. I got,
how it is.
I
You see
got
how
you. Yeah, I got you.
it.
It's
So
good. It's good, man.
yeah,
It's
I
good.
want to play, but we don't know it yet.
Hey, yo, man, like these
Um,
videos, man. I know some of y'all watch them, some of y'all don't, but we back on content. So watch these videos, get these likes so some of our brothers can play these games, man. So we enjoy it. So we got free time, man. Jesus Christ.
hey,
For
bro.
once.
Yeah, because if we can get somebody that could come in and we just send you our videos and you create the content for it, that'd be great.
That'd be
That'd be
great.
great.
That'd be great.
We get some free time.
That'd be great.
But yeah, between trying to do content, trying to take care of my son, work, trying to
It's a lot.
give my wife attention
That's
to.
what I'm saying. It's a lot.
Mhm.
I respect content creators because
Mhm.
something you gotta sacrifice, and it usually is your personal
Mhm.
time,
Yeah.
especially when you got a
And
wife
when
and
I'm on my
kids.
personal time, I'm usually watching anime.
There you go.
I'm
There
on
you go.
Jujutsu Kaisen right now.
There you go.
Woo,
There
going
you go.
crazy.
There you go,
But yeah,
man.
so my weekend wasn't really too much, anyways.
Got you.
So
All right, bet.
we had a decent weekend. Well, I had a horrible weekend. We're gonna talk about it later, but I had a horrible weekend.
Oh, because you lost.
On that fact, what are we talking about right now?
I mean, you talking about the fantasy, right? That's why you had a horrible week because you
Oh no,
lost.
I won the fantasy.
Oh yeah, I lost.
Yeah, you the one. You know, I only lost one game. You lost 2 games now.
That's
Because
cute.
you lost to me last week, and then this week you lost to Ron, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't. Did you play Ron?
Yeah, I
No,
played
no, you played
Bob, whatever his
You
name
played
is.
David. You
Yeah.
played David.
I don't know. I was just
Hey,
like,
his
all
name
right.
is Wild. I don't know if we want to say it on here,
Yeah,
but
nah, it's cool. You won't be mentioned. Okay, you won't be mentioned.
let's
Him.
just say you got dipped this
Yeah.
past week. I
I
play
was,
him this week though.
I was like, bro, what was that? Like, I was so frustrated because
You almost had him at the end.
yeah, and then the crazy part about it is somebody had such a like bad game for me, and I was just like, damn, if you would have played halfway normal, we'd have been all
Yeah,
right. Here's what it is. It happens,
it's
man.
fantasy.
Yeah, it's
So.
fantasy, man. Ain't nothing into your control. Trust
Mm-mm.
me. If it was in my control, and I had control. Like if we had the teams in Madden, I'm not losing it to nobody in that fantasy league. I promise you. We can all pick a team, draft them players in the fantasy league, and I'm being petty right now. But if I had that squad on Madden, not losing the game. Not losing the game.
Yeah,
Very
well,
confident.
in real life, you lose it. So,
Yes.
yeah.
In
But the
fantasy.
wildest part is I think you're still ranked higher than me. I think
Yeah.
I'm ranked like number 5 or something.
No, because we should have no. Because if you got more losses than I'm under, y'all should be like third or fourth right now.
You have more losses than me.
That's what I'm saying. I should be like third or fourth. You should be second.
I'm gonna check. Real quick.
Yeah,
But yeah.
should be third or second, man.
But yeah, no. Shout out to y'all that play Fantasy League because this is our first time doing it, and this thing gets wild every
Yeah,
week.
I ain't gonna lie. To see my brother be so excited to play fantasy league is so funny to me.
What?
And I read the group chats and I be so like,
Oh, I'm ranked number 2 now.
yeah, you should. That's what I'm saying. I should be like
Oh,
third or
okay,
fourth.
okay,
So I
okay.
lost. It don't usually update till like middle of the day on Tuesdays. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you 4.
yeah, I'm fourth because I think I lost two, and I think the other person got more points than me. I think that's why you got tiebreaker. But yeah, man, it's always just interesting to see you like comment in the group chat about the games and stuff. Cause
Oh,
I'm
I talk
like,
a lot of mess.
yeah, you do.
I talk a
I was
lot of
like,
mess.
it's funny to see. I just be like, all right, there you go. That's my guy right there, man. Yeah. I don't ever say that. I just be listening. I just be watching. I just be like, damn, I know I lost this
Yeah.
week. All right,
Nah.
cool. It's all good. I think we should get a dub this week. I feel confident in my boys this week. So
Yeah.
anyway, moving along. Recap week. What's this? Week 6. Is it week 6? It should be week 6. It is week 6.
Mm-hmm.
Week 6 was a very interesting week, nevertheless. No more undefeated teams as of today. Damn, you know what I'm saying?
So stupid.
We'll get into.
There should be one.
Yeah, I know, right? The Eagles.
No.
Damn. All right, bet.
No, the Jets has been taking out top tier quarterbacks all season.
And Cleveland has it?
Nah.
Yeah, nah, that's true. That is valid. So basically,
Also,
so Brock
Purdy's
just
top
turned.
tier. That's what you just said.
What?
You just said that Purdy's a top tier quarterback.
I gave him top 10, top 15. I told you that. Even last podcast.
Okay.
I never said top 5. You're wilding for
He's
that.
a top 5.
You're wilding for
He's
that.
top 5.
He's not.
He's a top 5.
Okay, so since we're here, right, let's talk about it. The Niners lost to the Browns last night or Sunday, 17-19 or 19-17. I think that's how you gotta say it. But anyway, very competitive game. Debo, came out there with the hoopla early in the game, talking that talk, getting rowdy for no reason. Didn't do nothing the whole game.
He got injured.
He played injured. Put it like this: he played injured. He was already injured, but you can't hop on the field and not produce. If you're injured, then just sit out. Don't be like this human. Oh, I'm gonna play and I'm hurting. You don't produce, because then it don't look like you just didn't produce. You just didn't produce. That is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So anyway, back to what I was saying.
Sorry, he was injured.
That's fair. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but you doing more of a disservice. What, you gonna just be a decoy for 48 minutes, 60 minutes? No. They expect you to do something. You didn't do nothing.
He had to sit out because he got injured.
I wonder why. He shouldn't have been out there in the first place then, if that's the case.
Okay.
Anyway, like I said, very competitive game. The Niners came in the game healthy, came out the game losing some players. Cleveland came in the game healthy. Losing players. And they just played, right? They had their third-string quarterback in P.J. Walker. No Deshaun Watson. No Nick Chubb. Undermanned, but still at home, so it's a different environment to play in Cleveland. And I think the defense is relatively top 5, I think, as of right now. But they just showed that
solid defense.
Their defense is elite, top tier. They work really well together.
It's funny though, because it's like we don't really know any star players on their defense.
You don't know. I've been preaching about Cleveland. I told you last week if y'all was going to lose your first game, it was either going to be against Cleveland or at Jacksonville. I called it.
I know Garrett.
I called it. What you mean? Oh, that's who you know.
The defensive players they have that I know. I know Garrett.
You know Garrett. He's a Darius Smith. He's a former Raven. Jordan Elliott. Well, he's not a former Raven. Dalvin Thompson, very good D lineman. They got Antoine Walker, very good linebacker. They got a good cohesive unit.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really know too many of these guys.
But you don't know a lot of teams.
But if I know you, that means you one of them guys.
That's not really saying much. It sounds like a casual fan, respectfully.
No, all I'm saying is if I don't watch your team, and
how many teams do you really watch outside of the Niners?
Probably a good 7.
Who?
So I will watch Miami because they're going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch the Jets.
Okay.
Niners.
Okay.
I do watch the Cowboys just because I like to watch them lose. Who else have I been watching?
How many? Okay.
The Eagles.
Who have you watched?
Chiefs.
Who have you watched the most outside of the Niners this year?
It's probably going to be between Miami or the Jets.
Can you name me their defense or 3 players off their defense?
Miami, no.
The Jets? Okay.
The Jets, I can name you 1.
Oh, yeah, right. That's my point. Anyway, I ain't even going to go there. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, moving along, man. Like I said, man, the Niners and the Cleveland, very competitive game. Yeah, the Cleveland defense pretty much was just the difference maker. The Niners really couldn't get nothing going offensively. Struggled a lot. Didn't really get much going in the run game. 25 carries for 108 yards. Solid game, but nothing, to call home about. Brock Purdy probably played his worst game that we've seen up to date.
Yeah, because he finally lost.
Nah, not even. I think you could play good and still lose.
Yeah, but he finally lost.
What that mean?
He ain't never had an L. This was his first L.
Okay, second L, but we ain't gonna do that.
His first L.
We ain't gonna do that. Anyway, but that don't mean that's not the reason why. Well, that's the reason why he played bad. Is because he just played bad. I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
No, he played bad. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he played really bad
this game.
He played really bad.
That's okay.
But
you know what happens? Top 5 quarterbacks do that all the time. They don't.
Okay, let's have this conversation because I can see where Is Brock Purdy a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
How?
Because
Why?
we had friggin' Trey Lance and Garoppolo
Yes.
up. Trey Lance was our supposed to be our golden boy.
Yes.
Garoppolo took us to the Super Bowl twice.
Yes.
And they traded both of them just to keep Brock Purdy.
Well, they traded Jimmy.
So obviously there's value in there.
There's value, sure, but those two things are not the same. First and foremost, you traded Jimmy Garoppolo because he wanted more money. I didn't want to pay him, and he didn't want to be there. Let's be honest.
Okay.
You traded Trey Lance for what y'all traded Trey Lance off the dumb decision that y'all made in the first place to draft him because y'all traded 3 picks initially to get him. Because Brock Purdy played better than all of them. However,
say that one more time.
What?
Because what?
Brock Purdy played better than all of them.
Okay.
But to say that he's a franchise quarterback is very delusional. How can you know that?
I don't think the Niners have any incentive, or are they going to be looking for another quarterback?
What makes Brock Purdy a top 5 quarterback?
We talked about it already. Statistically alone,
not statistics can.
He's the number 1 quarterback on paper in the NFL right now.
He's a number 1 quarterback on paper. Are we talking about on paper, or are we talking about talent?
Paper.
On paper, okay.
On talent, he's top 5.
Jalen Hurts was a damn near top quarterback last year.
Okay, and you had him in your top 5.
I didn't have him on top 5.
Yeah,
I had him like 5. I had him like 6, I think, if I remember correctly. Because I've always had the same rotation. It was Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Lamar, and either Herbert or Lawrence, or probably just them 3. Hurts, Lawrence, or Herbert was always interchangeable.
Okay, so you see all those guys you just named right now?
Yeah.
Tell me which one of those actually had a good game this past week. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Trevor Lawrence got hurt. Hurts struggled. He did. Hurts had a bad game. And I think Herbert didn't play the best game. But from a talent standpoint, they're all better than Purdy.
How'd Burrow do?
Burrow struggled a little bit.
How'd Allen do?
Actually, no, I don't know. I don't even see Burrow's stats.
Allen was horrible too. How'd Mahomes do?
I don't know. Was Burrow horrible?
Mahomes wasn't Mahomes. So all I'm saying is maybe a top 5 quarterback could have a bad game. What? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Burrow wasn't horrible though. He had 24 for 35, 185, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. It wasn't Burrow-like game, but it wasn't.
But a top 5 quarterback could have an off game, right?
I'm not saying that. I don't disagree with you with that. But see, here's the thing. You're going off statistics. We're talking about from an actual talent standpoint. From a talent standpoint, he's not the quarterback of those 4 or 5 players. Those 6 players I just named. I can't believe you're that delusional right now. Like, literally, I know for a fact. I know for a fact. You can't tell me if he didn't play for any other team, you would feel the same way.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
He would come out and perform.
No, you wouldn't. That's the problem. He wouldn't
It's
perform.
the same way people are looking at Zach Wilson right now. They're like, oh, he trash. He's the worst quarterback in the
Because he is.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
Zach Wilson has been keeping up with teams. He's not winning, but he's been keeping up.
The defense is carrying. Let's not do that. The defense is carrying, bro. The defense is carrying.
Oh, gosh.
What? He does enough not to lose.
Okay.
That don't make you a great quarterback, though.
Let's see. They scored 22. They
scored 10,
20, 31.
Yes.
And then they just scored 20.
How about you just look at their stats? How about you just look at the stats? Since you're such a statistical guy, go look at the stats. Go look at the stats.
But
go look at Zach Wilson's stats while you're here.
I will. But all I'm saying
go ahead
is if he needs to compete and try to keep up with these guys, he can.
He has a top tier defense. Probably the best defensive.
Okay.
He's had 1,000 yards, 4 TDs, 5 interceptions.
37
QBR. That is the second worst out of the starting quarterbacks. Second worst. Second worst.
But he's not the worst. He's not that bad of a quarterback.
He is, bro.
He's terrible.
Not. He's terrible quarterback.
Oh my goodness.
He's a terrible quarterback.
Okay.
He's terrible. By your logic, you're going off statistics. So by statistics, he is a terrible quarterback. Period. There's no argument with that.
He's a decent quarterback.
What makes him a decent quarterback?
a decent quarterback?
What makes him a decent quarterback? Please let me know.
You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. I think we need to move on.
Nah, we know. What makes him a decent
He's better
quarterback?
than Daniel Jones.
That's not really saying much, by the way. He's bad too.
Yeah, but I'm saying Zach Wilson isn't the worst like everybody's making him out. Everybody says Zach Wilson is the worst quarterback in the NFL right now.
He is though.
I don't think he is.
Okay, if you want to argue a mid, you want to have a
He's
mid
better than
off.
Tannehill.
Who the who?
I caught a vibe.
I mean, I promise you, balling on the budget, South. So we might have to switch to balling on the budget, man. This podcast, this shit, man.
Welcome back to balling.
Welcome back to balling on the budget because we having so many audio difficulties. Let's just, matter of fact, man, I'm so close to not talking about this game now at this point, bro. I am blown, bro.
Look, the Niners lost to the Browns. Okay, we did not expect this to happen. Niners are supposed to be the elite team of the league right now, better than even not even close to having a second.
Can we just accept
team.
the fact that Brock Purdy might not be like that? How about that?
Whatever, you can have your opinion. There was a couple questionable calls. There was a couple questionable calls that cost us the game. There was the one
and
where
they gave y'all one too to get y'all a chance to get that field goal.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah.
So dude went up to catch the ball, completely missed it, got smacked while being in the air. Refs called a foul on it, gave him an extra first down, gave him the opportunity to score, cost us the game on there. We could have been done with that. Another call happened to where they smacked the quarterback. It was a fumble, recovered it, but the refs called it a forward pass, so it was incomplete. Yeah, there was just a lot of questionable calls by the refs. The Niners also had a couple players that were injured during the game, so that kind of, brought the morale down because they're like, dang, like we're missing our star players. Yeah, it was just like an overall, like, man, what the heck is happening? I think it was kind of good for us though, just because I feel like the Niners were kind of on this like high horse of like, we are untouchable in the league, and sometimes you need to be humbled a little bit. And it's really, so that's fine.
It's really the fans.
Yeah, we
it's really
be like that.
Cause y'all,
but we're not worried though.
For a team that ain't won a ring since the '90s.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all be on this high horse that's just like so unreal. Like don't get me, y'all really like. Let's think about it, right? Like the Niner fans. Not saying y'all low key are delusional like Laker fans. And that's coming from a Laker fan. Y'all low key delusional. Y'all haven't won a ring since the 90s, since we were born. That's 20 plus years. Y'all been to the Super Bowl twice, lost both of them. Been to the conference championship.
What? There was Super Bowl 3 times.
Who against who? Ravens and
Ravens and Chiefs.
Lost both of those.
Yeah.
Went to the conference championship probably 5 times?
Like every other year.
Every other year. Lost
since
most
like
of them.
2010.
Since like 2010. Lost all of those. Most of them rather. Y'all are really delusional. Y'all like low key.
That's fine. It makes
sense why they call y'all the 49ers. Y'all fools gold. Y'all fools gold. The Niners I'm gonna start calling Niners fools gold because like they think they got it, and then like when it really is on the line, y'all just getting unlucky and y'all lose. Y'all fools gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Niners are fools gold.
Well, anyways, he's gonna eat his words when we win the chip this year. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, we are still the best team in the league. We're still ranked number 1.
I agree.
Just because we had this little setback, it's all good. There's no other team that is undefeated because we're gonna talk about that later. But basically, the Eagles lost too.
Yeah.
So it's all good. We're not worried. Our players, the injuries weren't that bad. They're gonna be back.
Hopefully.
If it's not this Monday night, it's gonna be the next week. But yeah, so it's not something to be too worried about. We'll get back in the flow of things. Yeah, and just Jake Moody missed.
So no concern.
No concern. I mean, the only I'm not gonna even say that because Bremen, like, this is his first miss. So Because I was gonna say Jake Moody might be a concern because he's a rookie kicker, but he's been very good for the past, a couple of games. This was like the first time that he actually messed up. So, and it happened to be like a game costing kick. So, but no, it's all good. We just got to bounce back from it, get back on the field, get back to the basics. Just run people over as we do. Be the bullies coming
Hopefully,
out
I
in the
can stay
field.
healthy, man. We got
Yeah, that's the only thing is
Christian
we gotta stay
McCaffrey has got this
healthy,
lingering
bro.
injury that ain't gonna go back, ain't gonna go away no time soon.
It's good,
Lord
bro.
knows how Debo is feeling. Trey Wilson was in a walking boot. I mean, he
It's
said
good.
Wilson. Williams was in a walking boot.
It's good. It's
Ain't really
good.
looking too good.
Hey, you saw
Here's
Grumman
my
got
thing.
tossed.
Who?
Trent. You saw Garrett tossed Trent.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh
Garrett. Yeah,
no.
Garrett. No, Trent Williams said it like, bro, that he gave me problems. He got cooked on Sunday. Trent Williams got cooked by Garrett. He got cooked by Garrett.
Yeah, no. When he tossed
But
it,
yeah, no concern at all.
No, we ain't concerned.
No concern.
We ain't
Okay.
concerned. No.
So
No concern.
if we got a lingering McCaffrey and a Debo, it is just Brock Purdy, Ayuk, and Kittle. You still winning the chip?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay. Because Brock Purdy top
Brett
five,
Purdy,
right?
that guy. Greenlaw's coming back next week, so our defense is gonna be
Okay.
linebacker core gonna be good
Okay.
again.
All right. So I don't want to. Okay. So if they do not win, I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to hear nothing about no inexperienced quarterback because based off your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't win a championship, this will probably be the worst. This will be the best quarterback to lose a ring. I mean, to lose with the best team because he got the best team top to bottom. I don't think it's close. You got a top 5 running back. You probably got a top 10 receiver, 2 top 10 receivers.
Top 5 running back.
That's what I
You
said.
got the best running back.
Tomato. You're not getting it. The part of the story. But that helps my argument. You got the best running back, 2 top 15, top 10 receivers, the
Mm-hmm.
best tight end in the game, with one of the better lines, and probably the best defense or one of the better defense in
The
the league.
scariest defense we've seen in a while.
I don't know. I ain't a lot of Browns and the Jets might be giving y'all a run for your money, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, you put a lot of expectations on Brock Purdy for him. If he fails, this
He's
might
not
be the
gonna
most.
fail.
This
We
might be
good,
the.
bro.
This might be the most
We
disappointing
good.
team we've
We
seen.
good.
Anyway, he just choked, man. He just didn't play a good game,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
It's just one game. Like
Okay.
I said, your top 5 QBs this past week didn't have a good game either. So
You are so delusional. It just makes no sense to me. You really caught Brock Purdy top 5. It's insane. No wonder why your friends don't want to come on this podcast and like debate with you because you say crazy stuff like that. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, right? It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, how long we going? Okay, who next?
I think we're gonna talk about Eagles.
Oh yeah, right. We ain't gotta stay on that for too long because nobody cares. Now I'm just playing. Yeah, the Eagles. I mean, y'all lost. Y'all both lost the same way. Y'all lost to top tier defenses, and the quarterbacks definitely disappointed as far as performance wise. I think Brock Purdy's was a bit different in the sense that like the weather conditions I think played a factor. He kept losing the ball a lot, and then on top of that, obviously not having certain weapons there and not really having no other options. Jalen Hurts was a bit different. I feel like
He's been struggling all year.
yeah, he hasn't really had a good year this year. But also that's because of there's a new system in this year compared to last year.
They got a new offensive coordinator.
Yes.
Oh.
So they're trying to work out the kinks, and you can kind of tell like he's just not comfortable.
You saw what happened today though?
What?
They signed Julio Jones.
Yeah, and that's not really moving me today.
No.
Nah. It's because Julio's older now, so it's
Yeah,
not
he'd
really
be good wide receiver.
I think he'd be good for them, yes, for sure. But like, there was a point when you said Julio. That was like saying Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That was like saying Jamar Chase. Like, we're not there now. We're like, oh, Julio Jones. Who can I compare to him now? Dang.
Like who's in the league right now?
Yes, that could be
Tyreek
like.
Hill.
No. I'm saying like when you say Julio Jones, you was saying those type of players, right? But I'm like, if you say Julio Jones now, that's almost like saying when T.O. played for Cincinnati. Remember when T.O. went to Cincinnati?
No.
No, damn. Okay, when Randy Moss went to Oakland.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah, like
Nah.
it's still the name. You respect the name,
Yeah.
but the talent is just like
It's not really there no
you're not really saying much.
more.
So hopefully he can kind of revive a little bit of his career back there. They do need. I just think they just need. Jalen Hurts just need to be more comfortable in the system. They gonna have to figure it out though. They got a rough stretch. Um, coming up. But shout out to the Jets, man. They played immaculate defense, a lot of pressure. Their defense is not getting talked about well enough. I mean, obviously being coached under Robert Saleh, that probably had the Niners defense, ironically looking the nastiest
Crazy.
defense for that time period. I think he's carried everything all the way to New York. And yeah, they're looking great, man, on defense. They have a great secondary. Mind you, I think they no Sauce Gardner didn't play, and I think the other starting corner didn't play. So they are definitely stacked.
They're making quarterbacks like
Yeah,
do terrible.
terrible. I mean, they
You think it's the
play.
field? The
I
grass?
think so too. I think that plays part
The
of it, but
turf?
I don't know if every game. Hold on, let me look at their schedule. I'm kind of curious now because if all the teams that played bad, so they was at home against Josh Allen. They made Dak look bad, but well actually they lost to Dak. Let's see. Who did they? They haven't played. They played. See, that's what I'm saying, right? I must be talking about previous years because I'm looking at their schedule. They've only played. Oh no, they played. Let's see, Kansas City looked bad, but he was at home. So Josh Allen, they won. Kansas City, they lost, but he still didn't play that great. But all those quarterbacks was at home. It might be the field. Yeah, y'all might be turf made. New York might be turf made. New York Jets defense might be turf made. Low key. Low key. Low key. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, but the defense play relatively well. They've been locking up a lot. I think Jalen Hurts, he forced a lot of bad passes, I think, yesterday. And obviously he got capitalized. And if we want to be honest, I want to keep backtracking on it, but Purdy does the same thing, just people don't catch the ball. He does a lot of picks too. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. I'm just being petty. Um, yeah, the Jets, man, going into the bye week 3-3 definitely is something that I didn't expect coming, especially with no Aaron Rodgers. Wilson is definitely doing enough to steer the boat. Still not a good quarterback to me, but he's doing enough. Brees Hall is carrying a lot of the load offensively, especially with the run game. Um, yeah, but I think Zach Wilson is doing enough just to not mess the game up. He's being a good game manager. I'll give him that. But I think that defense is pretty elite. To lock up Josh Allen the way they did, to do Kansas City the way they did, and now to do Jalen Hurts, it's pretty impressive. That's three of the top quarterbacks in the league, or three of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. So I say salute to the defense, man. And like I said, man, Philly better figure it out. I mean, I know they're 5-1 now, but that was definitely a game they should have won. And now they have the Dolphins on Sunday night.
They got a hard schedule.
Yeah, they got Dolphins. The next I think 6 games is Dolphins, Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs. No, home against the Dolphins, at Commanders versus Cowboys, at Chiefs versus Bills, Niners, at Cowboys. That is a tough like one,
You gonna
two, three, four,
struggle.
five, six, seven. That's a tough 7 game stretch. So I know
We
they're.
might not see them in the playoffs.
I think they still make the playoffs because even if let's say hypothetically they lose all these games, they probably could maybe 10-7 because they got the Giants back to back. They got the Cardinals and the Seahawks. They'll probably be what 9-7, 9-8. They can still make the playoffs, and you know what I'm saying. So they just will have that Chiefs, Bills, Niners stretch after they play the Commanders and the Cowboys. That's tough. That is going to be a tough like.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah. So luckily though, they have them at home. They have the Bills at home. They have the Niners at home. They have the Cowboys at home. They just got to go on the road against the Chiefs and the Commanders. And they have the Dolphins at home. So they got the home field advantage on their side. I ain't gonna lie. Niners, we might see some fights at the Philly and Niners game.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, it's gonna be some
it's
fights,
gonna be bad.
boy.
Tune in.
It's gonna be some fights, my boy. I can see it now. I can see the videos.
Mm-hmm.
We chunk them. They just showed videos of the game last night, man. At
The championship last year.
no, at the Dolphins, not the Dolphins, but the Chargers and the Cowboys
Oh,
game.
bro.
Anyway, shout out to them. Shout out to the Cowboys. I mean, shout out to the Cowboys too, getting a good dub last night, man. Very electric game. That game was fired up. You would have thought that the Cowboys had a home game
Yeah, it was
because it was
crazy.
so loud. Like
It
when
was crazy.
I'm listening, I'm hearing the play by play, and every time the Cowboys made a play, the field, the crowd was getting excited. It's almost like when the Niners go to LA. For real, it felt like that. For real, it felt like when the Niners go to LA.
We own LA.
Yeah, outside of the playoffs in basketball, but that's neither here nor there. Um, yeah,
Hurt struggled with a broken
Herbert.
finger.
No, Herbert struggled, but not
Oh, yeah,
really. I think he missed a lot of key throws, but I don't think he played bad. Maybe two, three.
He's like rushed so much because I just feel like they break through the O line so fast. It's kind of like what's going on with Burrow. It's like he doesn't have time. He's scrambling. Like if you watch most of the plays, he's like running around trying to get away and then throws the ball deep and gets a wide receiver down the field.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time he's like, bruh, like I got 2 seconds and they right there in my face already.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are a very disappointing team.
They're supposed to be good.
Yeah, I think it's a coaching issue if you ask me. I think if you all the way up to this point, right? You look at their roster from top to bottom. You have Justin Herbert, which is a top 5, top 10 quarterback. Wherever you put him, that's on you. You have Austin Eckler, which is to me is like a Christian McCaffrey light. And then you got Keenan Allen, you got Gerald Everett, you got Quentin Johnson, you got like talent receivers that can make plays. And then on defense, you have Asante Samuel Jr., you have Khalil Mack, you have Joey Bosa, you got Derwin James Jr., you got Eric Kendricks. I really find it hard to understand how they're 2-3 up to this point with the amount of talent that they have on this roster and not look at coaching as the issue. I just genuinely do. It just doesn't make sense to me because they struggle every year.
Yeah.
Like they have to play every game to get in the playoffs. Like, and even when they got into the playoffs last year, they gave up a 28-point lead. So it's just like I don't know, man. I really think they need to do a culture change in Los Angeles, and especially when this game was pretty much a win-on game with Dallas coming off just getting they back blown out by San Francisco last week. I genuinely thought they were going to just lose this game too, but they proved me wrong again, man.
Yeah.
I picked the wrong week to pick them, man. Damn.
I didn't think it was gonna be this close though. I'm gonna be honest. I thought the Cowboys were gonna come in and walk them because I was like, they coming off a loss from San Francisco. They gonna come in and like, oh no, we gotta show them like we still a good team. But
Yeah, I mean they played good. They played really good. I think Dak Prescott had a really good game. I think this is the most I've seen him run in a while. So he looked pretty good, man. The defense still elite. I think they're one of the best defense. I think against the Niners, I think y'all just have their numbers, so it's kind of hard to gauge them against y'all. But I think against everybody else, they hold their own.
yeah,
It's almost like the big brother syndrome. Like
like
we're good, but then when you play your big brother, it's just like
I don't get.
yeah, your talent just go out the window.
Oh man. So should we dive into it?
Dive into what?
Games of the week.
Oh yeah. Pretty much. Let's see. Week 7. Damn, we are at week 7, halfway through. Well,
almost halfway.
Almost halfway through the season.
Are we gonna do a recap of like our predictions for halfway through?
Halfway through, sure. I think we gotta do it I think because week 17 is the last week of the season. I'm gonna say so. We'll probably do it around week 18. So we'll do week 9.
Week 9.
Week 9. Week 9. We'll do a update as far as that. But as of right now, I'm 500. I think you up like 6 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, something like that. Doing pretty good. Thursday nights. Thursday night, Jaguars at Saints. I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is playing or not, playing that game or not. They had on fantasy, they had the backup quarterback getting numbers, so I don't know if he's playing. I'm picking the Saints.
You pick the Saints?
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints at home. If Trevor Lawrence is not playing, then yes, I think it's the Saints.
I'll pick the Jags.
Okay, fair enough.
We gotta make this up. I got some wiggle room.
Funny guy. All right, Raiders at Bears.
This isn't counting.
No, there's no
No.
count.
Uh,
Bears 1-5, 0-3 at home.
Raiders. Bears are horrible.
Yeah, the Bears are. They. I don't know, man. I thought the game against the Commanders would give them a nice little spark. Don't really feel like it happened. Um, Next we have the Browns at the Colts. Anthony Richardson was out for the season now, so now they have Minshew as their starting quarterback. Browns
Browns.
coming off definitely a key win. I low key expect them to come take care of business in Indianapolis as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Let me put that on mute. Next we have Bills at Patriots.
Bills.
Yeah, Bills, man. I
Patriots
don't
are
know what's going on in
horrible.
the Patriots, man. They
Belichick.
really, yeah, Belichick looking real suspect nowadays. It's almost like Bill Belichick looked like that coach that like don't want to give up his old ways because he's so used to winning a certain way that he don't want to like evolve. I think that's kind of where we at with New England, in my opinion.
Mm.
Also, too, he don't really have a talent. Like Mac Jones never really looking too good. Juju Smith Schuster, he like his knee from the blowout. Um, they just don't really have a good team either, to be honest. Like they just don't.
No.
Um, so Commanders at Giants.
Commanders.
Yeah, I got the Commanders as well. The Giants, even though I don't know what they're gonna do with Tyrod Taylor or Daniel Jones, who's gonna start, but I do think that either or, I don't know if that really makes a big difference. But who do I want to pick? Yeah, I can't see myself going against the Commanders, so I'm picking the Commanders too. Falcons at Buccaneers.
Bucks.
I'm going. I'm gonna probably they on the road too. Really, it's been trash. I'm gonna probably go Bucks as well. I think I'm gonna go Bucks as well. I think it'd be closer than a lot of people think, but I think I'll go Bucks as well. Yeah, what is after that? Lions at Ravens.
Lions.
Lions is definitely coming off a 3-0. 3-0 in a row. Obviously, I'm picking my boys, the Ravens, for sure. I don't care what they going on. They're gonna lose a game today on Sunday. That's how I'm feeling. I'm waiting for the see. I'm just waiting to see when the offense for us is going to like click. I still haven't seen like that offensive game where I'm like, oh yeah, this is the offense I'm looking to see. I still haven't seen that yet, so I'm still waiting on that. But I think our defense is pretty solid. I'll be honest. I think our defense is really good, even though we're missing a lot of players. Um, Steelers at Rams. A lot of these teams got the same record.
I'm gonna say Steelers. I feel like Steelers can upset.
I got the Rams. I don't really like the Steelers, especially after they beat us. I don't like them at all. I hope they lose every game for the rest of the year. Um, Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks. Gino, even though they lost to the Lions last week. No, they lost to the Bengals last week. Hopefully they get a dub at home, back at the crib. Um, Packers at Broncos. Good game. They both
That's a
trash.
horrible game.
Horrible game. I'm going with the Packers though. I like Jordan Love. I don't like Russell Wilson, even though he's been playing better this year. But
I'll
they
say
just not that good.
Broncos just to throw it in there because I don't know. I feel like they up for at least one more win. And if they're gonna do it, it's gonna be against the Packers.
Oh man, yeah, that's true. Chargers at Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. Justin Herbert, disappointing. But he usually plays good about them. So yeah, man. Next thing you
Sunday
know,
night.
Sunday night heavyweight match, man. We have the Dolphins at Eagles. Um, a very highly anticipated matchup coming this Sunday night. Definitely will be watching this. I'm not doing nothing else but watch this.
Dolphins. Eagles.
Dolphins are coming off. I think they won last week, right? I think they won last week.
Dolphins did.
Dolphins will come off a victory last week, and the Eagles coming off a loss to the Jets, but they're at home now. I answered the first one. So who do you have winning this game?
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Okay, I actually like that because I am definitely going with the Eagles.
Okay.
I want to see the Dolphins what they do with the run game against the Eagles. I hope the Eagles come out very physical and run the ball. Offensively, I wonder. I don't know. The weather gonna play a huge factor, but I think it looked like it's gonna be a decent weather game. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. So we'll see, man. I mean, nobody's really had an answer outside of the Bills as far as how to really hold the Dolphins. So hopefully this will be the first, I think, litmus test for the Eagles for real.
Yeah.
To see where they're at. So yeah, man, I'm picking the Eagles at home, and I think we're gonna see a couple fights on like Twitter or something. For real. I think we'll see a little football. Then lastly, we have Monday night, the Niners at Vikings. I don't think Justin Jefferson is playing in this game.
No,
So
he's
I'm
out.
picking the Niners.
Ah.
What you mean? Like I can't. That's not even like
There's no international game?
no.
Oh, okay, so it's just 3 this
It's
week.
just three. It's
Okay.
three.
No, that's fine.
I think they got a couple of international games next month, and then that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm taking the Niners. I think they're just an overall completely better team. Kirk Cousins has had a pretty decent year, but I don't think that
We've been doing pretty bad the past
they're
couple
0-3 at
games.
home. So in their home, I don't see them winning a game at home against the Niners. So
Yeah.
yeah, but if Christian McCaffrey and them don't play, it is just Brock Purdy, Ayuk, and Kittle. Then it may be different, but yeah, as of now, got the Niners. So yeah,
You know I ain't choosing nobody else but the Niners.
yeah,
So.
yeah. Exactly.
You only gotta ask me. We did forget one thing though.
What?
Top performance of the week.
Top performance of the week.
Who went crazy for you?
I'm going to go with. Who did I go with? Nobody really had like a
Standout
standout performance, but if I had to, let's say you give this a game ball. I'll probably get a game ball to either Cleveland defense. Actually, no, I'll probably give it to the Jets defense, or it's
Jets
either Jets or
defense?
Cleveland defense. That's what I'm giving the game ball to. Top performance of the week. The way they was able to lock down the best team, the most undefeated teams, lock them down to under both of them under 20 points, especially when the Niners been putting up 30 against everybody up to this point, averaging 33 a game to hold them to 17 points. Yeah, I think they deserve a game ball for the week, if you ask me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's not too many other things you could even talk about this week. I mean, there's
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, but he's every week going crazy. I'll say the Jets defense too. Then. Yeah, there's not too
You
much.
can add the Jets defense. I'll take the Browns defense.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say Jets defense because they went against an actual team that had their star players playing, unlike another organization.
Y'all star players played. They just didn't finish the game. That's not like a personal problem.
That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna say the Jets
wait. So if the starters play and I hit your players and they get hurt after the fact, whose fault is that?
That's your fault.
That's just y'all fault.
That's your
Y'all
fault.
players are soft.
That's your fault.
Your players are soft.
That's your fault.
Your players are soft.
Okay. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, if they play next week.
Well, anyways, I got the Jets defense for player of the week. He got the Browns defense.
Yeah, bro, this audio. We gotta fix that. We gotta figure that out.
It'll be good. Outro.
That is outro.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're gonna talk to you on the next one. We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out this
Ball on the
quality.
budget, 4 rounders, whatever we call it.
Okay. That might be just the name of the podcast. It don't gotta be the name of the channel, but it's the name of the podcast. Ball on the budget.
Whatever.
We don't know. We'll figure it out, man. We still working out kinks. But yeah. I really like that name, Ball on the budget. Anyway. Deuces, yeah. That's God, please.